Hi guys, this is Timberlake Carlos. On today's video, I'm gonna give you my preview of WWE's Bash in Berlin. Now, this review or this preview of Bash in Berlin doesn't have all my predictions. So, if I miss any match, or miss any prediction, or miss a preview of the match, of any match that I miss, I'll be adding the matches that I missed, or that they will be adding to Bash in Berlin on Raw and SmackDown in my Spanish review. But, so with that being said, in my Spanish preview of Bash in Berlin. So with that being said, guys, here we go. So, here we go with this. The first match that I'm going to start off with is obviously going to be Mommy Ripley, Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest versus Daddy Dom, or Daddy two-timing Dom, or Daddy two-timing Dom with a snake. Yes, Liv, I called you a snake. A venomous cobra snake. Which, Dom, I believe that she's going to get rid of you eventually. She's going to get tired of you. But anyway, I believe the ex-champion, or the ex-campeon, Damian Priest and Mommy Ripley will get their revenge on that dirty wearing mustache so-called cowboy, or so-called cowboy, and his mistress, meaning Liv Morgan. And here's how I believe it's going to go down, or going to happen. Obviously, Dirty Dom and his new mistress, or his new replacement mommy. Yes, replacement mommy, Liv Morgan, Snake Morgan. Yes, again, Liv, I believe you're gonna betray Dirty Dom. By the way, he's not good enough for you. Dirty Dom is not good enough for you, and you know it. He's just a kid, by the way. He's a kid who's married, who's already married in real life. And I know that Dirty Dom said this to Logan Paul on his podcast interview, but seriously, do you think you deserve to manage, or need to be with a man heel? You don't need to take care of Dirty Dom. Actually, I believe that Dirty Dom doesn't know how to take care of himself. That's why he needed to be this dad who I respect, not like him, not like him, who I respect Rey Mysterio, but that's for another time. And you know, Dom, you know that I'm telling you the truth, Dom. You know it. Your real wife knows it. You're not half the man that your dad is. And Liv Morgan knows it. She's just waiting to get her paycheck. Her babysitting paycheck. Her babysitting cash championship cash check. Meanwhile, Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest are pretty mad at both of you. Obviously, Liv, you poked the wrong Australian bear. I know that there's no bears in Australia. There might be, but you poked the wrong Australian mom. You poked the wrong Australian bear. Now, this is going to be. I believe that Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest are not going to only dominate, are not only going to win, but they're going to skin. They're going to scalp, figuratively speaking, metaphorically and possibly scalp Liv Morgan and Dirty Dom. Obviously with the Riptide and the South of Heaven chokes them by Damian Priest. But it will be a double super, Riptide and a super South of Heaven. And when it's all said and done, when both Rhea Ripley deliver both super Riptide and Damian Priest delivers his super South of Heaven chokes them, Rhea Ripley, Mommy Ripley, and Damian Priest will get the 1-2-3 win. The 1-2-3 victory, and that will satisfy a little bit. It'll be satisfactory for Damian Priest and Mommy Ripley a little bit. That won't take their appetite from getting revenge on the new Judgment Day, led by that William Chicken Wallace. That William Chicken Wallace of Finn Balor. On that Finn, I want my wife Veronica's pants, Balor, and is on his new Judgment Day. Then, so with that being said, let's move on with the second match. And of course, I'm talking about Randy Orton versus Walter Gunther. No, Walter. Yes, guys. WWE, come on, guys. In the WWE, Triple H, and Stephanie. His name is Walter. It's not Gunther. Let's call him by his actual first wrestling name, Walter. It's going to be Randy Orton versus against Walter for the World Heavyweight, for Walter's newly won World Heavyweight Championship for the World Heavyweight Championship at Bash at Berlin. Now, the king of sausages, meaning Walter, doesn't know what's coming. Yes, Walter, Gunther, whatever your name is, you don't know what's coming. I have enough experience, fan experience of doubting how sick, how perverted, how conniving Randy Orton can be. In my WWE fan watching experience, and your body might be built like a sausage factory, like a well oiled sausage factory. But dude, snakes, or should I say vipers like Randy Orton like to eat sausages. And you have a big one on your waist and shoulders. And that sausage is, of course, the World Heavyweight Championship. And I believe Randy Orton is going to have a 2-course meal of good Austrian sausage, meaning you, because you're from Austria, and a golden sausage wrapped or filled or drenched in golden mustard sauce, and you'll be gobbled up like a good, like a very tasty chicken schnitzel, and with a side of spätzle, and with a side of good German mashed potatoes. And at the end of the day, at the end of the match, you're going to feel the pain. You're going to feel the pain. You're going to be embarrassed. You're going to be humiliated by Randy Orton. And I believe, I'm including myself. And my German and my WWE family members in Germany are going to be obviously crying, but obviously sad, obviously happy. They're going to drink a lot of beer, even though it's not time for Oktoberfest. But they're going to drink a lot of beer because they're going to be celebrating the victory of Randy Orton over you and your sausage smelling carcass. So with that being said, guys, I believe that Randy Orton will win with the three most dangerous letters in the WWE. RKO, or in Walter's case, Avida Singh KO. Avida Singh KO. Or VKO. Now with that being done, now let's go to the third match. And this one is not for titles. It's not for a title. This one is personal. Of course, I'm talking about CM Punk or Philip Punk and Drew McIntyre Galloway, or Drew Galloway McIntyre, or Drew. I'm obsessed with CM Punk, and I'm afraid of coming out of it, and I'm afraid of admitting that I'm a part of the and I'm afraid to admit it. I'm in love. I adore CM Punk. Just admit it, Drew McIntyre, or Drew Galloway. Yes, Drew Galloway. I'm not sure that's the real actual name, but I'm sticking to it. Drew Galloway, Drew McIntyre, whatever your name is. Admit it. You're in love. You crave. You're in love. You're boy banding in love with CM Punk. He's your Justin Timberlake. He's your Scottish Timberlake to your Scottish Britney Spears. Yes. And you know what's the worst part, Drew? And you know what's the worst part? You know it. But the worst part for you is that your wife knows it. And you're too afraid. You are too afraid to admit it to your wife that you're in love with CM Punk, who again is your Scottish Justin Timberlake. But I know that CM Punk hates you right now, and you hate yourself for doing it. You hate yourself for doing this to CM Punk. And I know it's going to be hard for you. It's hard for you to admit it, but you know it's true. Well, at Bash in Berlin, it's going to come to an end. Or, I should say, it's going to hopefully come to an end. When the two of you are going to be tied together, or going to be bound together by a leather strap when you go against each other in a leather strap match, where the both of you are going to beat the Chicago out of you, and the Celts and the William Wallace is out of you. And you know what, Drew? At the end of the match, the end of the match is going to be a happy ending for you. Maybe not for you, but it's going not for you in reality, but in a hypothetical sense. Since CM Punk is going to exercise his anger towards his fanboy, his fan, his fan, his boy band fan, which is you. And he's going to whip you from Hockenheim all the way to Oktoberfest of 2026 or 2030. And CM Punk is going to beat you. It's not a promise. It's not a guarantee. It's a spoiler. Then, I think, and this is me getting ahead of this, guys. If this match doesn't work, the both of you are going to end in a paradise of steel, in pain, and it's called Hell in the Cell at Bad Blood. And then, when Hell in the Cell is done at Bad Blood, which is in a couple months, you will finally realize, Drew, that CM Punk, that Philip Punk is not only better than you. Is not only better than you, but he's better than you in all faculties, in all sections of WWE. Actually, let me rephrase it. You will realize by the end of Hell in the Cell, at Bad Blood, that you are insignificant and deficient in your wrestling prowess. And then you will bow down. You will kneel down. And you will bow down to the best in the world. Then your little Scottish head will be so down deep in the ground that your wife will be embarrassed to be around you. She will, I believe that she, and this is me joking, of course. She will ask for a divorce. She will ask for alimony. She will ask for a paycheck for divorcing you. And she will realize not only that, she will realize that not only AJ Lee or April Punk has a real good husband, but your wife will realize that maybe, just maybe, I could find someone better than Drew. A better husband than Drew. A better husband, a better dude for me than Drew. I don't want to be with a loser. A loser with a skirt. Sorry, let me rephrase that. In the name of Roddy Piper. A loser who is trying to be a wannabe Roddy Piper. So, guys, at the end of the day, I believe that CM Punk will beat the holy Spetzel, the holy Schnitzel, the holy sausage out of Drew. And what I just said about Drew, I believe all of what I said is true. And I believe that Drew is ashamed to admit it. That he's in trance. He's in boy band love mode. Because again, I believe Drew wouldn't be so attentive and wouldn't be so brutal towards CM Punk if CM Punk wasn't Drew's version, Justin Timberlake's Scottish Justin Timberlake. But at the end of the day, CM Punk will win the strap match between himself and Drew McIntyre. Now, let's go to another match that was just added last week by Nick Aldis on SmackDown. It's going to be Alpha Fire and Isla Dawn defending the women's tag team championships against Jade, the Storm is coming Cargill, and of course the EST of WWE, and maybe Krypton, Bianca Belair in a tag team match. I believe that. And guys, here's my prediction. I believe that Isla Dawn and Alpha Fire will win. Not because I believe that. Not because I don't believe that. Not because I don't believe that Jade will and Bianca won't win. I believe that Blair Davenport will come into play, or Ella Fire and Isla Dawn will do some crafty, witchy, awesome heel moves on Bianca and Jade. So I believe that Ella Fire and Isla Dawn will win either by help by Blair Davenport, or again, just like I said a little bit ago, by doing witchy, awesome heel moves. Now, with that being said and done, let's go to the main event. Maybe the main event. And why do I say that? Why do I say maybe the main event? Well, guys, I believe that the main event could be between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens for the WWE Undisputed Championship, or it could be the other way around. Walter against the Viper, Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight Championship. So I'm gonna stick to Kevin Owens against Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Championship. So, with that being said, I believe Cody will win. Cody will win, but not without a prize. I believe that KO has that heel twinkle in his eye. It's not it's not fully a complete heel twinkle in his eye, but it's getting there. I believe that by the end of the match, we will have Cody Rhodes as the winner, and still the undisputed championship, and still the undisputed champion, Cody. But KO will turn on, will just be, will because of this loss, he will turn heel, and he will beat within an inch of his life Cody up. I believe that KO will do his pump up powerbomb on the apron to Cody, and will leave Cody laying. Cody laying down for the count, but not only laying down for the count, but bleeding profusely. Bleeding profusely. Like a gushing maple syrup river. A river of maple syrup. But at the end of the day, I believe that Cody will win. But again, I believe after the main event match, we will see KO turn heel, and will eventually leave Cody beaten down. But again, not only beaten down to a bloody pulp, to a bloody mess. So with that being said, guys, leave a like, and let me know what do you think will happen at in WWE Bash in Berlin. And remember to leave a like, and Wakanda forever. Bye.